Please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment. I read all of the comments. And now, let's get on with the show. When last we left our intrepid adventurers, Seraph stays down with the party for most of the night, but later on he sneaks up into the bedroom where Finn is finishing an impromptu concert for Maug and the maids. Seraph asks if he can have the night with his wife. Finn and the maids leave. That night, a shadow falls on the village of Mountain Vale. It sweeps into Garu and Brock's camp, and with a touch renders them unconscious. Finn is staggering to the inn to stay the night with Kimmy and Kevin. The bard, the fighter, and the mage stagger down the path when a black shape appears in front of them. It tries to engulf them, but Kimmy's blade holds it at bay, and Finn starts an incantation to protect them from the shadow, but he's too slow, and the thing touches him, and he falls asleep. Soon Kimmy is captured as well. Kevin is left behind to sleep at the side of the road. Kimmy, Garu, Brock, and Finn wake up in a dungeon. This is not where they went to sleep. When last they remember, they had just finished celebrating Seraph's marriage to Maug. The characters look around and see that they're locked in with another person. This person identifies himself as Brother Mercy, or as the characters on Mper would call him, a Jogvok. A Jogvok meaning 5th level of lesser nobility. He's a priest from another world. They make their hellos. From outside the cell, they hear a door open. They're visited by 3 figures, a Manshish, a Mantuthian male, and a hooded, cowled figure. The Mantuthian tells the human figure that although these are minor people in the scheme of things, there is a price on Kimmy's head, from the Jackeness of Deserata herself to Staria. And bringing Kimmy over will bring favor to the veiled human and his cause. The veiled human says that he wants Kimmy for his own. The Mantuthian male says that the human has already been gifted with much and would do best to stick to the original deal that was made. The Mantuthian walks up close to the bars and looks at Kimmy. He says that she will dance for the Jackeness herself as she's hung from the walls of the tower. Such is the fate of traitors to Deserata. But he offers her a way out. She can join him in his brotherhood. He then grins and shows her his fangs. It turns out he's a vampire. On the world of Mper, they're called Vamphyr. Kimmy scorns his offer, but the vampire laughs, and the 3 make their way out of the room. Now the party really needs to escape. The Manshish looked like a war leader, and the Mantuthian vampire isn't familiar to any of them. However, Finn says that the veiled man seems familiar to him. Brock rears back and strikes the door, and then again, but even his forceful blows seem not to faze the door. Finn, with a little help from a bit of magic, and the others, gets the door open after a while, and they're free. Well, free of that room. Jogvok Mercy says that he's going to come with them because he doesn't know where he is. So they start sneaking down the corridor, and they run into a Sheesh patrol and some kind of half-breed with them. The fight ensues, during which the unarmed party manages to overcome the patrol. They search around after the creature's down, and they find their own weapons in the next room. Finn looks at the roof and then looks at the ground and says that he's been here before. This is the underground construct called the Blister. It's several miles from Mountain Vale. His knowledge is scant on the area, since the last time he was here, he had been turned to stone for part of the time. After much discussion, the party decides they need to head for the exit. They stop short as they hear from the entrance some deep voices. They peek around the corner, and they see a couple of Granshish, or ogres, that are holding a skinny man over a fire, as if to cook him. Kimmy draws her weapon, and before anybody can say a word, runs down the remaining part of the hallway and attacks the ogres. Garu the elf takes a shot with his bow and sticks the arrow right in the creature's scalp. The creature howls in pain, while Finn moves up and parries the other monster. Brock pummels at the beast with his hands and feet, and then Mercy steps in and strikes with a large mace, and the beast goes down. Kimmy and Garu kill the one that they were fighting, and there don't seem to be any other foes near the portal into the Blister. They grab the unconscious man and head back towards Mountain Vale, doing their best to avoid Sheesh patrols.